Oh, shit, bro. Well... we're back, bro. We're back, bro. We are back on this bandwagon. Gotta do your penance, bro. Here we are, bro. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Sweet Lord Baby Jesus, born on a manger on December 25th. Here we are. To tell you the truth, lads, I did not have the worst time in the world last week. So much so that I actually pushed this forward. The worst stream we did last week was yesterday. Dealing with Vecna's bitch ass was significantly worse than playing Five Nights at Freddy's. That killer is so garbage. So fucking trash. So this is a breath of fresh air compared to more Vecna. Herman's in the building, bro. How are we doing? Herman, were you here for our last Five Nights at Freddy's shit show? On, I believe it was Saturday last week, or Sunday? No. Was it Sunday? He is as strong as ghoul. That is a bunch of fucking bullshit. He is definitely not as strong as Ken. That's ridiculous. We're going to wait 10 minutes before we get going here. We're gonna give people the time to fill up and get in the building. Some good, yeah, he's snorting a bunch of copium, bro. Vecna's garbage. That was the worst experience on a video game I've had since fucking Bitch Boy. There was like I would rather fucking gouge my eyes out than play that killer again right now. But we're gonna go, bro. We're gonna play some FNAF 2. A game that I know nothing about, just like the last one. Never have watched a playthrough of this. Never have watched any gameplay of this, actually. I know nothing about this game. So, the movie sucked. Yeah, the new FNAF movie was way worse than the first one. The first one was still not great. But the second one was fucking garbage. But I should rewatch it. I actually rewatched the first one this week. Megan Fox is in Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh yeah, she's Chica. I totally forgot that. Megan Fox is Chica? What kind of casting is that? I don't know. The movie was trash. The movie was fucking terrible, but I don't know what else you'd be expecting. Herman, you ever played this game before, bro? We're gonna get going here and people are gonna fucking show up. I mean, the first... Oh, well. You've never played this game before? I mean, I'm fucking going in blind, bro. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. The first game was interesting, but it's like I'm assuming that's how these all are gonna be. As soon as you learn how to play it, like you're just gonna kick its ass. I actually replayed FNAF 1 today, like before. I replayed FNAF 1 a couple hours ago. Once you know how to beat it, it's one of the easiest things in the entire world. I died one time on night 2 to Bonnie, and that was it. I was gonna upload it, but it was a little too long. The Rosie of 87? No, bro. We are not ready for the Rosie of 87. We are not ready for the Rosie of 87. I remember when FNAF fans laughingly thought that they were talking about 87, and it was a clue that Hellraiser was coming. And the FNAF If to Dead by Daylight, and all the fucking FNAF fans were like, "Oh my god, it's the bite of 87." No, you dumbasses, it's fucking Pinhead. Get fucking real, bro. Oh god. But alas, Springtrap finally made it in Dead by Daylight. He's next, and so that'll be next week. That'll be next week where we have to take on his bitch ass, right? Oh well. Yeah, FNAF. But again, I actually didn't hate Five Nights at Freddy's. The first, it was actually interesting. The game was certainly better than the two movies. Yeah, FNAF came to DVD, bro. That's why I'm sitting here right now. I promised a playthrough of the franchise, so. And again, I must stress, I don't actually hate the games. Again, like, my experience playing Dead by Daylight on Vecna yesterday was way worse than Five Nights at Freddy's. FNAF is something like you can actually watch a video on because you want to learn how it works. But again, like I went back to the original yesterday with a lot more weaponry. Like when I watched my playthrough, I actually watched my full playthrough as well of the first FNAF, and then like I was amazed by how much we did right, but also how much we did wrong. Like again, in chat, you guys in chat were kind of helping me through it a little bit, like giving me some basic tips about how to deal with everybody. But we were, and like the version of the game that we actually beat, we actually like gave a lot of unnecessary buffs to Foxy in particular, because you actually don't. I don't know how many of you actually know about FNAF AI. I got a big education on the original FNAF's AI this week because I watched a bunch of videos on how it actually all works. But the way we actually beat the game, assuming it was way harder, because like I thought you had to actually. I think somebody in chat told me this too, and like, but I'm not slamming the guy in chat who told me that. I forget who it was, because the game actually tells you to check Pirate's Cove too. You do not have to check Pirate's Cove to stall Foxy. You just have to get the camera out. That makes the game so much easier. It's crazy. Because again, I replayed FNAF 1 today with my new knowledge, and again, I didn't even hit Blackout Stage one time, and I only died to Bonnie once on night 2, and that was before I hit FNAF Flow. FNAF is an interesting. Again, FNAF is the original Five Nights at Freddy's is an interesting game because as soon as you hit a flow state, you can just start doing really good at it. Well, I do plan to boot up the original as well as all the rest of these to do the Night 6 and the extra and 2020 eventually. I don't feel like I'm good enough at it yet to do 2020. There's actually a theory that I don't know if it's true because of the way that the original FNAF does dice rolls and shit to determine if the AI is gonna, if the animatronic is gonna actually move or not. On 2020 mode, they all move every single time 100%, which means there's no like door stalling. Like, the reason that Bonnie and Chica can get stuck at the door sometime, especially on the earlier nights, is because they can't complete a successful move action. So they just end up getting locked at your door for a fucking solid minute or so. Because the game, like, rolls a dice every 5 seconds to determine if they're gonna move. And if the number is, like, lower than their AI, if it's equal to or lower to the AI's level, then it moves. So, and, like, Bonnie's AI is like, what, 3 at the end of night 1? So he can actually be hard to get him to take a movement action, which is why he gets fucking stuck at your door sometimes on those earlier nights. And same thing for Chica. Bonnie can also, I learned a lot about Bonnie and how he actually works with the teleporting as well. Managing Freddy on 420 mode is infuriating. The videos that I've listened to about FNAF 1, Freddy apparently is not well designed. Like, he's not designed to be a fair challenge over level 9. As soon as he gets over level 9, he's bullshit, and it's purposely bullshit. Now again, on base game, he's super easy. I locked down Freddy and Foxy so fucking hard today on my second playthrough. Foxy didn't even get out. Neither did, like, I didn't have to deal with Foxy or Freddy fucking one time in my playthrough today. Which again, we will do a replay of all the FNAF games. Another thing I want to do is I want to replay these games again. I want to replay these games again to kind of show you all how to actually beat them. If you don't know, because again, I'm sure it's very common knowledge these days, but That's about 10 minutes. We'll go ahead and get started here in a second. Is Springtrap in FNAF 2? No, I don't think so. But Freddy is apparently very bullshit as soon as he gets over level 9. That's when he gets, like, very stupid. You gotta be wearing FNAF t-shirt. But it's actually, you know, I will say, it's the fan base that sucks. This game has Undertale syndrome, is what I learned. Sonic and Undertale syndrome. The game is actually alright. It's just the fans suck. The fans are just garbage. How many levels are there? You have to just get through 5 nights. This game's like the old one, at least. Or the second one. The original, you just have to like last till 6 a.m. 5 times. Which getting from 12 to 6 is like 8 minutes and 59 seconds of real time. So if you're good at the original 5 Nights at Freddy's and are just doing nights 1 through 5, it's like a 50-minute game. Tale is almost time for a friend. Yeah, the games are fine. The fans just suck. You just try to limit the interaction with the actual fan base. They're actually trash. But like the original 5 Nights at Freddy's was actually as I dwelled on, I said the game was bad, but like after we beat it, because I started to realize like what a top level thing kind of looked like. Like I did not actually do Markiplier's 2014 strat, but like we kind of got the point of it. I actually did do the strat today, and we only died once before we hit true flow state. Once you hit night 3 is when you hit true flow, because that's when Foxy and Freddy get active and you start to actually know how to do the full counters and shit. Oh well, I'm stalling. Well, I need to play FNAF 2 now, don't I? I'm hoping that somebody in chat can help me through this game. Well, don't just like give me the same amount of hints that we went through last time. Let's go ahead and get started. Grand reopening, bruh. Vintage pizzeria, giving new life. 150 a week. Okay, so new game, new rules. Press and hold X to use a flashlight. Okay.
Hello? Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path.
Okay, but my first initial, I'm gonna pause it just to kind of collect my wits here. We got 2 doors still. We have the camera. We definitely got some fucking more mechanics though. We have a mask now and a flashlight.
I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location.
L2 does nothing.
Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but
if you die, at least in the first game, you go back to the start of the night you're on.
I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without it.
That's where Foxy is.
You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, look at you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seem to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely.
Okay.
So every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them.
You can use the flashlight in the cams.
And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about the robot seeing me as an endoskeleton without his costume on, and wanting to stuff me into the suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually, anything that wandered in will wander back out.
Okay.
Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, so I'm immediately confused again. There's a lot more mechanics right away here. It looks like the same game, kind of, sort of, right away, where they're at Camp 9 and they're going to be coming for you. I'm assuming Bonnie and Chica are going to function the same, where they're going to be coming towards Camp 5 and 6, and then those two vents on the side there. I'm assuming these are the Bonnie Chica things. Foxy, I believe, is going to be at the cove right here again. The music box, I don't really know about. This, I don't know about any of these new mechanics. But, you can't run out of power, which is good, but the flashlight can, which I'm assuming you don't want to let happen. I don't know what this does. The puppet boy and the balloon boy. Okay, but the Bonnie and Chica are out. They're already moving. There's Chica. Okay, I don't know where Bonnie is. Oh shit! What? Oh shit! Chica's right there. She's right there. I'm assuming do I do this? Bro, this is crazy for. How do we deal with her? Oh shit. Okay, I'm getting overwhelmed. Bruh, they're both right there. What do I do? So monitor that allows him to. He didn't really explain what to do. Do I do this? I'm pausing because I don't really know what to do. Jeremy can put if an animatronic enters the office and evade being attacked. They only become a threat when you're in your room, but you have to be quick with the mask. Okay, oh my god, Freddy's moving! Am I dead? Okay. Bruh. Bruh. No, okay, this is a lot. This is already a lot. They kind of drop you. They just shove you in here. Night 1 on this night's way harder than the other night 1. What could go? We just gotta figure this out. So you have to put the mask on. But okay, but we just did, but we still died. Okay, we forgot. We neglected the music. We died because of the music box.
Hello, and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to
Open the
talk
monitor
you through some of
and
the
rewind
things
the
you can
box.
expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you.
So he moves too?
Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility. They even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about the robot seeing you as an endoskeleton without his costume on, and one suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually, anything that wandered in will wander back out.
Okay.
Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power...
I'm trying not to read. You're giving me too much info. I'm trying not to read what you're saying.
Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to.
Bonnie's moving.
Box wound up, piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, so what I gather is it's just by reading what y'all are saying. I'm trying not to read too much of what you're saying, Herman. You're giving me too much info. The second time I got a lot more out of that. So, and we need to fucking wind the box up because the box is how they don't kill you. We died to Freddy first time because the music box wasn't wound up, so he killed us. I'm assuming is what that means. So, unlike this time, if they get in the office, you're not just dead. You can put the mask on and save yourself, provided the box is lit up. But to compensate for the new defenses, it looks like you have to fucking go on the cameras and wind the box up. Yeah, I've never played this before, bruh. We did die one time. But Bonnie and Chica are gone, okay. But it looks like we could use the camera as much as we need to. We don't have to, like, limit our usage. They're only a threat when they come actually inside. there's Chica still. Okay, she's... I feel like we got bad RNG last time too, because they're way less aggro right now. Has Freddy moved yet? No. Okay, there's Chica. We don't need it yet. She's not in the office. She's just down that hallway. Where the fuck is Bonnie? I can't find the motherfucker. This is the second, and I've never seen any of this before. Oh, she left. She left. Did Freddy move yet? Yes, he did. Okay, I heard a bang. Oh, we need a box. Don't scare me. Okay, there's Freddy. But they come in the office and then we put the mask on, is that right? Like, I'm not in any danger yet. You don't need to charge the music box. Okay, Bonnie's here. I'm not in any danger, right? They come in the office and then I put the mask on. Oh shit, they're closer. Bonnie, you put on the mask when they're... when they were at the vent doors in the room. So okay, so you do need to put it on. What about in the hallway? Okay. I still don't really know what I'm doing. The hallway I still don't understand. But I feel like yeah, I feel like it's easier than I think it is in my head. The hallway I still don't really get.
Hello? See, I told you your first night wouldn't be a problem. You're a natural. By now I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room.
No?
Those are from the previous location, and we just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology.
I have not seen those yet.
So ugly, you know, and the smell. So the company decided to just go in a whole new direction.
Oh, okay.
Super kid friendly. Those older ones should.
Those are the one in the first game.
But if they do, the whole Freddy head trick should work on them.
I forgot you can do this.
I love those old characters. Did you ever see Foxy the Pirate? Oh wait, Foxy. Oh yeah, Foxy. Hey listen, that one was always a bit twitchy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the Freddy head trick will work on Foxy. If for some reason he activates during the night, and you see him standing at the far end of the hall, just flash your light at him from time to time.
Okay.
Those older models would always get disoriented with bright lights.
Right.
It's called a system restart or something. Come to think of it, you might want to try that on any room where something undesirable might be. It might hold him in place for a few seconds.
Okay.
That glitch might have carried over to the newer models too. One more thing, don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking, and it can go anywhere. I don't think the Freddy mask will fool it, so just don't forget the music box. Anyway, I'm sure it won't be a problem. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
That new Chica design is terrible. Okay, so we can shine. Oh, hi. I was not shining a light in the room. Dozer's here, bro. I'm worried about Foxy because I really don't get what they're trying to do here. If they get in the hallway, do they have to go to like a different camera first where they can come in here? Can they come from the hallway directly into the room? Right, okay, that's how it works. Oh, we need to get the box active quick. So they can't come from the hallway into the room, but I thought Freddy did. Oh shit. Okay, so he's at... It said shine your light on him.
Hello.
Oh shit. Okay. How long do I have to shine the light on him? And why is it, oh no, the music box. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, am I dead? That doesn't work on him, does it? I'm dead. I don't know how to get him out of here. GG. Okay, kill me already, please. How do I get him to kill us? Oh, Foxy. Who killed us then? Okay, this game is a lot harder than the first one. He stopped your flashlight. Okay, I didn't even know he existed. How do you get him out of your office? Or... if he gets in your office, so is it GG's? You don't. He's GG's. So, he is... So Bonnie and Chica are just nuisances in this game, is that right? Which they kind of were in the last one, too. So this isn't a 4v1, this is like a 6v1. Is he the guy you delay by finding him and shining a light on him? Because they mention you shine a light on somebody and it stops them, it delays them. So he can't come in the office at all. If he gets in the office, you're cooked. When he's in the vent in your room. Well, we put it on, it didn't really do anything. Foxy's the flashlight in the hall. Well, I mean, like, on the camera. He was talking about, like, if you shine a light on the camera, it, like, fucks him up. Like, this guy, okay. How do we stop him from moving? You flipped in camera up when you saw him in the vent and he got in. Mask first. So how do you counter him from moving? You can just sit on cam 11 the whole game and defend the office. Okay, what does that mean? Oh, the balloon bitch moved. You can just camera camp 11? It feels like that's too simple, but I... Five and 6. Hi, random. How's FNAF 2? Apparently, it's easier than I think it is, but right now I feel like it's a struggle. Okay. How long do I have to keep a light on him? Once you have it down, it's the second easiest. Oh shit, the box. Am I about to get scared? Ah, I'm dead. Ugh. I wish we could just speed it up. It's only because of toy bot. This guy's killing me. I don't know what to fucking do about him. How did he get in? Which vent was he in? Because Chica was in the other vent, and we were trying to get rid of her. But when we fucked up with the music box again. Okay, but Chica was in there. He always comes from the left, but how did he bypass Chica? Because Chica was in there. I'm not stupid, am I? Okay. But when the hell have RNG into? They probably switched. Oh, Body's right, Chica's left. Yeah. But this dickhead is killing me. I don't know what to do about him. I got Foxy down. He's gonna come in the hallway and we shine a light on him. I get what Chica and thing. I get these guys, but I don't know. I'm gonna try the I'm going to try just hold camera 11. I'm just gonna do the hold camera camp 11 with the box, and then just defend the hallway. Ignore every camera but 11. I'm gonna try that strat and see what happens. They really fucking... What does that mean when the hallway isn't doing anything? Does that mean someone's about to show up? That new Chica design sucks. Okay. Camera stalling doesn't seem to be a thing in this one. Is that right? Toy Chica is not good material, though. That's crazy. We are ignoring every key. Camera stalling is not a thing in this. It didn't seem like it was. Oh shit, that's a different Foxy. Does he work the same or am I cooked? So there's two Foxies running around now? The fuck? Okay, there's Freddy. I don't know how to deal with him either. Oh shit. Keep this thing high. Okay, when's Balloon Guy leaving? Because I have... Oh, he left. Okay, great. What is Freddy a problem? Okay, Chica left. You know... Okay, Freddy's still chilling there. We're at 3. I heard footsteps. Okay, but how do I stop him? They didn't... Am I cooked or do I need the mask? Okay. Oh shit, music box. Oh shit. Well, Foxy's in the vent now. The thing doesn't work on him. Okay. Okay, we're at 4. Is that Foxy up there? Am I crazy? Am I cooked? I was told I'm cooked. Okay. I'm actually just dead. So I didn't actually kill him when he was in the vent. So do I get him with the mask? Okay. This is frustrating. What is this? What is this shit? FNAF 1 is way easier. I just feel like they're throwing too much at you. I feel like I feel like too much is being thrown at you too early. Let's start over. Let's start over. They're throwing too much at you too quick. Okay, but there's two Foxies. And apparently one of them can get in through the vents, and that changes how he works a little bit, doesn't it?
Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old
Put the mask on until you hear him move away from the vet.
Negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you.
Okay, but we did that and it didn't work. So what did we do wrong?
They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition.
What did we do wrong that he got in?
They even let them walk around during
Did we
the
do
day.
it too late?
That needs. But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database, so they can detect.
I didn't wait long enough. What does that mean?
Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second
I took the mask off too soon, but he was gone from the vent.
But complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seem to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now,
but he did leave.
That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robot...
Toy Foxy is at the vent. He's at the vent, and then we put the thing on, and okay, I guess we didn't wear it long enough. I guess that makes sense.
We're never given a proper night mode, so when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about the robot seeing you as an endoskeleton without his costume on, and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. Oh man, we're gonna beat this fucking game. I have a feeling this is what fucking high-level FNAF 2 looks like. Okay, somebody's moving. They definitely upped the difficulty up. I just want to like go back to basics here. Okay. Like this. Oh, there's somebody coming. Okay, but she can't get us. She's not a threat. And not everybody is like Bonnie. And Bonnie seems to come in the fucking room, but she like it made me think the game worked differently. But they don't all just come in the room. Only Bonnie does that. The rest of them leave the vent. And you can hear them shuffling when you put the thing on. Because I was waiting for the balloon guy to come in the room and shit, and then he just didn't. Bonnie's always a bitch, it seems. Okay. So like Bonnie, you actually have to wait for him to come in the office. The others don't do that. Okay. Okay. I'm ready to retest this now. I needed to go back to the beginning again and just kind of get acquainted with the flow state they want. Because they throw a lot of shit at you way earlier. The first game doesn't really get going until night 3.
I told you your first night wouldn't be a problem. You're a natural. By now I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room. Those are from the previous location, and we just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology, but they were just so ugly, you know? And the smell. So the company decided to just go in a whole new direction and make them super kid-friendly. Those older ones shouldn't be able to walk around, but if they do, the whole Freddy head trick should work on them too, so whatever. I love those old characters. Did you ever see Foxy the Pirate? Oh wait, Foxy. Oh yeah, Foxy. Hey listen,
okay.
That one was always a bit twitchy. I'm not sure if the Freddy head trick will work on Foxy. If for some reason he activates during the night, and you see him standing at the far end of the hall, just flash your light at him from time to time. Those older models would always get disoriented with bright light. Okay. It was called a system restart or something. Come to think of it, you might want to try that on any room where something undesirable might be. It might hold him in place for a few seconds. That glitch might carry it over to the newer models too. One more thing. Don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking, and it can go anywhere.
Okay.
I don't think the Freddy mask will fool it, so just don't forget the music box. Anyway, I'm sure it won't be a problem. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. 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 I feel like we are, okay. I can't forget this mask. It's like super important. Okay. I feel like we're finding the FNAF 2 safe. What the hell? Okay, only one Foxy's there now. Okay, they're both gone. They're both gone. I'm forgetting the mask. Okay, there's Freddy. Okay. Okay, Freddy's gone. Foxy's there. Is Foxy the only one who's like one of the is the old model? Yeah, that's kind of what they said. I wonder. Okay. Okay, we're finding the flow state, lads. We're finding this flow state. Took us a couple deaths, but... I don't really know what the music box is saving me from, besides that it seems to make the mask work. I don't really know what a lot of our mechanics are doing, I just know that they're doing something. Okay, he's gone. Because his annoying radio went off. Okay. Alright! Alright, guys. There we go. Progress. We got past night 2. Took us a minute, but Jesus. What is this? Hi, body. Is Chica over here? Yeah. What is this? This ain't night. Okay. Night 3. Are the old ones gonna do something? Yeah. Okay, the ignore the camera strat seems to be working.
Hello? See, I told you you wouldn't have any problems. Did, Foxy ever repair the hallway? Probably not. I was just curious. Like I said, he was always my favorite. They tried to remake Foxy, you know? They thought the first one was too scary, so they redesigned him to be more kid-friendly and put him in Kids Cove to keep the toddlers entertained, you know? But kids these days just can't keep their hands to themselves.
There's Foxy right there. He's talking about him.
Put Foxy back together at the end of every shift. Eventually, they just stopped trying and left him as some kind of take apart, put back together attraction. Now he's just a mess of parts. I think the employees refer to him as just the mangle. Oh hey, before I go, I wanted to ease your mind about any rumors you might have heard lately. You know how these local stories come and go and seldom mean anything. I can personally assure you that whatever is going on out there, however tragic it may be, has nothing to do with our establishment. It's just all rumor and speculation.
Okay.
People trying to make
Foxy again.
Our guard during the day has reported nothing unusual, and he's on watch from opening till close. Okay, well anyway, hang in there and I'll talk with you tomorrow.
Alright, lads. We're fighting this flow state. For sure. Dude, Foxy is annoying tonight. His aggression levels must be the highest to start the night. Cool. Oh, that is old Bonnie. But... oh shit, Foxy's behind him. He's still getting closer though. That's Freddy. That's old Freddy. Okay. Old Chica was the one who attacked us. That's funny. Am I dead? Oh, no. Mask. Just get it. Just do... okay. Okay, I died. Okay, why did... how... what happened? Why did that kill me? Why did that kill me? We definitely timed that right, and the box wasn't down. You need to be faster. Mass. Okay. This is they are all... Okay, just when I think we're finding it, they bring new stuff into it. I still think overall we have the flow state we need. We just need to improve at the mass part of it, I guess. Yeah, we already beat the first game, bro. This game is a lot harder than the first one. It's just not the same flow state. It's a little, it's like different. By the way, Wage, Vecna's fucking terrible, bro. That killer was fucking garbage. And I actually don't care what anybody says. He is fucking garbage. Good for you, bro. Go away. Yeah, he is fucking trash, bro. He looked very unimpressive when he was in PTB, but like actually playing that shit, it was fucking awful. I can't even tell you if it was. I don't think it was just the controls being bad. I think the killer is fundamentally flawed. Okay. Oh, hopefully I did it fast enough. Okay. No, I didn't. Okay. I kind of knew I didn't do it fast enough there, though. Ugh. Yeah, I kind of knew we were fucked there. I can't remember who said this game was bullshit on the first stream we did, but yeah, this game's kind of bullshit. This game is way harder than the first one. I think Vecna just being 110 is awful. I think that's the ultimate problem with him. Being 110 is just fucking terrible and miserable. 35 seconds on your movement speed ability to have a cooldown is very trash. They just threw a lot of new shit at you very quickly. And then introducing, like, it's almost a quick time event. The mechanics of the old animatronics entering the office and you having a quick time event, I really don't care for that a whole lot. Yeah. The old Vecna is way better. The Dungeons and Dragons one. I keep forgetting the masks. Okay, we should live here. We should live here. Okay. The first 4-hit killer, yeah, for real. I do like how the old animatronics are in the game, though. We live. I think we live. Yes, okay. I see why you need to, just put the mask on after every time you come out of a camera. You just need to, like, get that really muscle memory hammered down. It's only 2? Jesus. We live. Yeah, when he that ability is a fucking meme. When he comes up on the ground and shit, that's a fucking meme. So much build up for nothing. Yeah, like that ability's a fucking meme. And of course the community's licking his balls, that's what pisses me off the most. People are saying how well designed he is and shit. Like what are you playing? I wish I was playing what you're playing, because you are playing something completely different than me. This is my night 3. I think we win this. I'm getting cocky though. Whew. Gotcha, bitch. There you go. There you go, random. Using the mask right there was very helpful. Same thing there. The other animatronics' aggression must be toned down. We haven't seen any of the new ones. It's been the old ones all night. Except for like Balloon Guy. I think Balloon Guy showed up one time. We got the flow. We got the flow now. There you go, lads. There you go. There we go. Very good. Now we're at 4, right? Now, yeah, I'm assuming now we're gonna start combining mechanics. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Chica. Hi, Golden Freddy. That's just regular Freddy. That's not Golden Freddy. All right. All right, but I'm assuming our flow state shouldn't change very much. We're just gonna be dealing with a lot more shit at the vents.
There's been somewhat of an investigation going on. We may end up having to close for a few days. I don't know. I want to emphasize, though, that it's really just a precaution. Fazbear Entertainment denies any wrongdoing. These things happen sometimes. It'll all get sorted out in a few days. Just keep an eye on things, and I'll keep you posted. Just as a side note, though, try to avoid eye contact with any of the animatronics if you can. Someone may have tampered with their facial recognition systems. We're not sure. But the characters have been acting very unusual, almost aggressive towards the staff. They interact with the kids just fine, but when they encounter an adult, they just stare. Anyway, hang tight, it will all pass. Good night.
Okay. I heard a bang. I'm assuming the mass timing's gonna get more strict here. So we really need to be on point with the execution of come out of the camera, put on the mask. Okay, we're at 2. We're finding the flow state of the game, which is very helpful. I think I've said that like 26 times, but... Okay. I think there is a flow state theory to these games, though. I really do. It's like just a bunch of it's a bunch of button presses, and once you figure out the button presses you need to do. Like I'm really feeling it right now. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. I feel like I'm on. Like I'm feeling good, I'm feeling in control, I know what the game wants me to do. I say that we'll get killed with something I'm not ready for. Come on, Bonnie, you piece of shit. When is he leaving? He's been there too long. Fuck out of here, Foxy, motherfucker. That was late. There was a... Bro, we're getting killed by the Foxy RNG here. That was sloppy. I'm getting nervous. Bunch of shit came out of me really quick. Oh, I didn't think we lived there. I don't know why the camera just like jolted from me. I just want to make it. We're almost there. Okay. Okay, night 4. No deaths. No deaths. Night 4, no deaths, bro. We got, guys, I'm telling you, bro, we got that stake down. What is that thing? Get it, Bonnie. Get it out of my face. Oh, that's the thing from the movie. The puppet master or whatever. Hey, we're on night 5, bro. We kind of got sloppy there at the end, but...
Oh, hey, good job, night 5. Hey, keep a close eye on things tonight, okay? From what I understand, the building is on lockdown. No one is allowed in or out, you know, especially concerning any previous employees. When we get it all sorted out, we may move you to the day shift. The position just became available. We don't have a replacement for your ship yet, but we're working on it. We're going to try to contact the original restaurant owner. I think the name of the place was Red Bear's Family Diner or something like that. It was closed for years, though. I doubt we'll be able to track anybody down. We just get through one more night. Hang in there. Good night.
Our button presses are sloppy right now. Get out of my office. Hi, Freddy. Yeah, bro, we are locked in right now. Well, he's gonna come in. We're waiting for him to come in. Oh wow, he came in. They're making this music box hard to manage. I got him. I feel like we got, I don't know if we just got terrible RNG there or what. Like, I feel like everything was, like, raping me all at once there. And we didn't have time to fucking get the box taken care of. Unfortunate. Oh, shit. I'm assuming the puppet one came out because the box hit 0. I feel like the box is going to be a problem on this one, which it started to become a problem at the end of the night, last night, on the 4th night. But we just got hit by so much junk there. I thought the Toy Foxy was there. That's late. I don't like how we're doing that there. The box's rate of decay increases, doesn't it? I feel like box is more important than vents now. Maybe it's the hallway that takes a back seat. Or, I mean, we're still cooking with the same strategy. We're making it, we're at 2. Oh, fuck, he got him. We died at 2 AM again. This motherfucker got him twice. We need to manage him a little better. Oh, I feel like they're breaking all the rules again. This is the last night, bro. We just gotta get through 9 minutes of good gameplay, and we'll fucking take care of this shit, bro. Balloon bitch got us twice. Is there anything else we can do to stop him, is my question. Random, is there anything else we can do to stop that guy? Because he got us twice in a row. Oh my goodness, we're off sync right now, we're off sync. Our flow sucks. The more we have to fucking charge this fucking box, the more they have time to do other shit. I feel like I'm managing the wrong vent too much. This is the more important vent. I'm surprised your boy JD is not here. He missing our FNAF stream trip. There's like a buffer window. Go away. Okay. He just came into the office? What do you mean I double tapped the cam? Like instead of putting the mask on, you mean? Balloon bitch is the one I'm interested to most learn about because I feel like... Okay, we stopped him. Okay. I thought we had it. I thought we had it. Did we take it off too early? Yeah, we took it off too early. He just... Fuck you. I can't move it. Hey, technically though, we're kind of still on pace to beat this in the same amount of time it took us to beat FNAF 1. Why you do that to me, Scott? Just let me... Scott Cawthon, why'd you do that to me, bruh? I'm really just trying to fucking... We just fucked up the mask there. No deaths on night 4 I thought was pretty fucking good. We're gonna beat this, bro. I know we are. We got past night 4, no fucking problems. What is this, attempt 3? Is that Bloom Boy who's saying hi? Is there any information I can get off that? Like, who's telling me hi all the time? Is that Bloom bitch? Okay, like, is there anything that tells me? You have to use sound a lot in this game. That's old Freddy, that's not new Freddy. New Freddy seems to just linger there. The old ones doesn't, like, them being there doesn't really mean much to me. Because they can pop it, they can teleport in the office at any time anyway. Okay, so that just... no, wrong one. Fuck! God, he's merciless! He's fucking merciless. He punishes, like, one mistake. You pull up... He is merciless, bro. Oh, man, bruh. Rough. Rough, rough, rough. We can fucking win this, bro. This is not out of our reach. We just need to fucking lock in. Yeah. He just fought. Balloon Boy just wins. Like, you make one mistake, he just kills you. I wish there was a way to interact with them more on the cameras. Maybe, because, I don't know. This is definitely weaker than the first game. It's not because it's harder either, it's just the design is worse. So. Yeah, I guess they took that criticism into account. Because you have all these rooms and mechanics, like to shine the light on the outside on the cameras. You don't interact with that mechanic once in this entire game. And the music box, I'm sorry, that's kind of a dumb idea. Having to just... it's kind of a dumb idea. I don't know, but it's like, I don't know which mechanic I don't like. Because I feel like the game would also be better if the jump scare, and like if you weren't real forced to put on the mask every time you come out of the music box. Because that's like an execution-based thing. I feel like I'm leaving the mask on too long for the vents. It's kind of silly, because again, you don't react to them coming into your office. You just always put the mask on as soon as you leave the camera, assuming they're there. It's just kind of dumb. Like, I don't feel like I'm having a skillful reaction to be getting rid of them when they come, like the old ones. I don't, like, it's not skill, it's literally just pressing a button. Go, I just fucking got you out. Go away. Okay. Like, you gotta check the vents. Okay. There we go, better. Oh, that's new Freddy. That's not old Freddy. He can get in the office, so we gotta be careful of him. Okay, we made it to 3. We made it to 3. This is definitely what you were supposed to do. Every FNAF game seems to take about 2 hours to beat on the first playthrough. Like, that wasn't skill. Like, I didn't skillfully do anything there. I just put the mask on assuming she was gonna be there. It's kind of a dumb mechanic. It's also weird. It's a weird input on the controls. You do L1, R1, but it's like there's a weird buffer window where you can fuck it up. We're at 4. Like, see, I fucked it up there. You can tell when I fuck it up. And like, I feel like that buffer window can like kill us. It's something to do with buffering. I don't know if it's a buffer window or it's just like a strict input. Go away. Oh fuck, he came in. Okay, Foxy's there. We got our 5. We're at 5. There's more pressure. It's harder for a bad reason. Go away. We're at 5. You don't want to neglect the other. We're almost there. Go away. I do like how they try new things. Here's what I do like. I do like how they tried some new stuff. I do like how running out of power wasn't as big a part of the game. I thought that was kind of dumb. You got paid less in this one. Jeremy Fitzgerald. I do like how they tried some new stuff. But this was weaker than the first game. This was weaker than the first one. The first one is also... I'm sorry. Ugh, voice crack. The first game is also scarier. The first game is also scarier. Maybe that's because I knew less about it going into it. Like, I kind of... With this one, I kind of had an expectation of, okay, they're going to be on a grid. They're all going to be moving. The first game, I really didn't know what to expect. This one, I kind of knew what to expect a little more. And I kind of knew it was going to be about the same criticism in the first one with the camping. What criticism? Which criticism are you referring to? I mean, camping is... Camp camping does hurt the game. The first game. It does. But the first game, it felt so, like, different and, like... Something like... This game, it was... to just interact with, but it's just the same issue. The camera, like... You do so many... There's like an entire room. Camping is a strategy. You just stay on one cam and that's kind of it. But that's just what that is. That's worse. That's way worse than the first game, camping. I mean, it is just the same issue, I guess. Because again, you're... In the first game, on night 5, you are just camping Freddy the entire game. Because you don't have to camp Foxy. You don't have to. Because you don't have to look at Foxy, which we actually beat the first game assuming you have to look at Foxy. Fun fact. We actually just assumed you have to do that. Which you don't have to. But it's like you have all those rooms, and again, in the first game, there really weren't too many rooms. In that game, there's more rooms, isn't there? In this game, there's more rooms than there are in the first one. Is that right? They like have 6 additional rooms with details that if I wasn't exploring before the game, before I actually tried to get the flow state going, I would have never known that the original animatronics, you could actually see them in the first couple nights, because they have an entire mechanic of shine the flashlight on the camera that you just don't interact with. That entire mechanic is useless. Using a flashlight when you have a camera open, that entire mechanic is useless and it's just not a part of the game. Like, that's just not something you use in this game. Because you can't. There's too much pressure on you. The entire game you're pressured. This game's night 1 was hard. For what the expectation of what a night 1 is, like, we took a death on night 1. We took 1 death on night 1 because we didn't really know what we were doing. And the game was just more fast-paced, it felt like. Bonnie and Chica were like, this is Solo Scott, no dev team yet. Solo Scott until FNAF 4. But it's again, this is still an okay game. I give this game a 6 out of 10. I give the first one a 7 out of 10. It's still alright. It's not, but it's definitely weaker than the first game. But it's like, and again, it's like, it felt harder than the first game, but we beat it quicker, actually. We beat this one quicker. Because we actually restarted. We beat the first game, because again, we waited 10 minutes at the start, and then we restarted after about 15 minutes. We beat this one in about an hour. Starting from our night 1 when we beat it, we actually beat this one faster. On FNAF 4. I'm interested to see where I'm gonna rank all the games. Right now, the first one is I rank it 1-2 right now. The first one is better. The first game was also just more interesting because, okay, another reason that the first game is more interesting is because, okay, in the first game you have 4 animatronics that are after you. Freddy, Foxy, Freddy, Foxy, Chica, and Bonnie. Right? And they're all doing something different. It's like the Pac-Man ghost, which I actually said on the stream. It's like the Pac-Man ghost. Like, it's like they're all doing something different. In this game, there's like, okay, Freddy, Bonnie, Foxy, Okay, Freddy, there's 3 new ones. The new Freddy, the new Bonnie, and the new Chica. Then there's Foxy. So there's the new Fox, there's Toy Fox. So there's 4, there's 8. Then there's Balloon Guy, that's 9. And then there's Puppet Lady, which is the music box mechanic, that's 10. So there's 10 of them after you. Okay, but 4 of them act the same way. Actually, 5 of them do, because new Freddy behaves as just the same as the old ones do. So there's 5 of them that behave the same exact way. And then the other 3 also behave the same exact way, where the old Foxy, the new Foxy, Balloon Bitch, and Chica are all and new Bonnie are all in the vents, and you just put on the mask when they're in the vent. And technically, if you really want to be an asshole about it, they're all counterplayed by the mask. Which, yes, Bonnie and Chica are counterplayed by the door, but then Foxy and Freddy, you had to do the camera thing. Foxy, you just had to do camera usage, and then Freddy, you actually had to directly look at him, so it was a little bit more advanced. This game, it's all just, they are all countered by the same shit. And you don't have to look at the camera at all other than to fucking wind the music box back. That's stupid, because again, you don't even look at the world, the fucking 12 rooms that are there. You don't even look at any of them. You just music box and mask, and just click the lights and look at the vent, and I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad game, because again, it technically does what a sequel's supposed to do, which is, because this game's flow state was harder to achieve than the first game's. Once you got the first game down, it's like click, click, click. I'm going to be doing a replay of this one too. I'm going to be replaying all of them once I actually figure it out. Because like I said at the top of the stream, I replayed the first one today off stream before I started. We took 2 deaths. No, I'm sorry, excuse me. We took 1 death. We took 1 death to Bonnie on night 2. We haven't beaten the 6 night or 20 mode yet, but it's like the first game was significantly easy once you figure out how the AI works. This one, I feel like I understood how the AI worked a bit more as we played, but like it was less interesting. I don't know. It wasn't. I don't know. 9 is not, again, definitely weaker than the first game. We're not doing the 6th night. I definitely want to learn more about this game. Let's see if there's any niche strategy that, like, I'm missing out on there. And then I can come back to it once I have a little bit more information. Because, again, when we came back to the first game earlier today, we destroyed it. And it wasn't, like, it wasn't fair. Like, as soon as you have the knowledge of how to beat these games, this one, it's like, I feel like he took that criticism and tried to, like, okay, even if you know how to beat it, you still have to execute a little bit. And again, I say all this about the games, talking about their base 1 through 5 nights. I'm not talking about 6 or 20 mode. I haven't played those yet on either one. Just base nights 1 through 5. Like, this game, you can know how to beat it and still fuck up a little bit. And whereas the first game, once you know what you're supposed to do, the game has no chance. You have no chance of ever losing the original FNAF once you know how the AI works. This game, you still kind of do. Because you can always slip up, you can always press the wrong button in your flow state. We actually almost died to Balloon Guy at the end there. I didn't say it as it happened, but we almost died to Balloon Bitch. The very last time he showed up, I almost pressed the wrong button. Like, I know how to beat the game, but, like, we knew how to beat the game probably since night 3. We kind of figure out, as soon as the old animatronics showed up, and that was the last new thing they introduced. Whereas, like, again, the original, it was like Freddy, he starts being active on night 3, but he really doesn't do much. He really doesn't really become a nuisance until night 4. I don't, like, as soon as we passed night 3, we knew how to clear it. We knew how to clear the game, which I think was indicated by the fact that we just swamped night 4 We did not die on night 4 in this run. But in night 5, they kind of killed us with just the amount of aggression of the AI that picked up. But like the aggression of the AI was like, that's all execution based. It's not like your lack of knowledge on the game is what's hurting you. It's that you just have to like get a little faster with it. It's all about making the execution go faster. Still better than playing fucking Vecna, which I feel like I have to go do now, because again, like, I always anticipate we're gonna be here like 3.5 hours trying to clear one of these games, and we're just not. We're beating them faster than I thought we would be beating them. I was under the impression that each of these games was going to take me about 3 hours to do. We always seem to be an hour early. That's why I'm just talking right now, because that's just like, I'm trying to like make this stream at least 2 hours. Like we cleared this game. We cleared it faster than I thought we were going to, even though it felt harder. Number one, this game felt harder, and I could tell it was harder than the first game, even though we cleared it with a faster time, I believe. Because again, we waited 10 minutes and then we actually restarted once. So like, assuming that's a new run, we actually cleared this one in about an hour and 20 minutes. Pretty much, right? Is that right? Am I fixing to play the... Yeah, I don't really want to fucking play Vecna tonight, but I think I'm going to. Yeah, okay, we restart. We restarted actually way later than I thought we did. We restarted 47 minutes in. So once after we restarted, it took us about an hour to clear this game. I guess it's not 9 minutes. Maybe it's a little bit shorter this time. Maybe each individual night is shorter. You were the first to say he would be trash. Bruh, he is terrible. He is actually very fucking garbage. Like, I kind of want to just play this game again real quick, but because again, it only took us an hour to clear it after we restarted. Again, adding the extra time we spent learning the mechanics and stuff, it was about an extra 40 minutes tacked on. But yeah, there you go on that, bro. Well, that's another one down. 2 down, 3 left. I'm actually gonna miss this when it's over, because again, these games are slightly more interesting than I thought that they would be. Who's making these games now? Like, what does modern FNAF look like? Does Scott Cawthon even develop them anymore? Does he have any involvement with the franchise anymore? Or does he just, like, throw down ideas from time to time? Because I'm assuming he doesn't, like, work on core games anymore. And he's more interested in the movies these days, isn't he? Which the movie for this was actually really bad. Scott is not as involved. I was kind of looking up some modern FNAF games just to kind of see what they were. You can't get these on the Switch. FNAFs 1 through 5 are not on the Switch. Yeah, we're gonna play the 3rd game next week. We're doing one a week until we clear them all, which is 1 through 5. Maybe we'll push it up. Maybe we'll do 3 tomorrow. Because again, Dead by Daylight, I was hoping Vecna would be good, and we would be able to work with him a little bit. Vecna is unplayable, bro. The fact that Vecna is unplayable is kind of throwing a wrench into my weekend. The tone is completely different. Well, I've heard mixed things about Sister Location. I don't know the plot of it or anything. I don't even know how to play. I don't know the plot, know how to play. But like, a couple of you have told me that I'm going to love that game, and some of you said I'm going to hate that game. So I'm very curious about that one. I'm also curious about Springtrap, because obviously he's the one that's in DVD and shit. But I don't know, bro. Well, there you go. Again, I'm always shocked about how fast we clear this shit. Well, what to play next, bro? I could go back on Dead by Daylight, or I could hop back on fucking Subnautica. Any real horror games? I think we are going to actually start playing more horror games, bro. Because I'm actually having more fun on these Five Nights at Freddy's games than I really anticipated I would. Again, they're short. They're short, quick bursts that offer a lot of like reflection after it's over. We still need to beat Bloodborne, but that's like AAA length levels of like those games. When a game gets too big, like I would prefer something like a short, sweet burst over fucking like Bloodborne's like Bloodborne looks like it's gonna take me 24 hours to clear. I'm just like not interested in that, bro. It's too long. It's fucking way too fucking long. I don't even feel like we've started Bloodborne yet. And we've cleared like 3 bosses in that. It feels like we're fucking still at the very beginning of the game. And again, Bloodborne's a great game. Don't get me wrong, Bloodborne's fantastic. But it just feels, it's so big and long. It's like, holy fucking Jesus Christ. BRB, I'll decide what to do when we get back. Here, let me go to the store real quick and just kind of check them out. Because again, I don't have a PC. Everything I do is on console. Do they have the original Outlast here? Outlast. There's the Outlast Trials. The Outlast Trials we could save 70% on right now. How much is this? Hold on, lads. We can get the Outlast Trials for $12 right now. What's the Outlast Trials? That's $12 right now. Is that like, I didn't see the original Outlast when I typed it in the store. Outlast Trials is more about multiplayer. Okay, rip. Let me see, let me go, see if I can find the original. There's Outlast Whistleblower. Wait, is that it? There's the original Outlast. Oh my god, it's $3. The original Outlast is $3. Whistleblower is the DLC. How much is that? We beat the Sinking City off stream, but that wasn't like a real horror game. How much is Outlast with Whistleblower together in a bundle? $5? Oh, okay. Okay, we're getting that. I'm buying this right now. I'm buying this right now. It's $5. I don't know what it's about or anything, but it's $5, and I really don't want to play Dead by Daylight tonight, guys. So I think we're gonna get this and let it go. So I'm gonna play some Outlast, bro. It's downloading right now. I don't want to play that fucking shitty Vecna. Okay, that's downloading. As soon as it downloads, we'll be back and we'll play some Outlast for a couple hours. I'm excited. So for now, GG's, we're gonna take a quick break and then we'll be back.